Here's the village of Randijaur.
Actually, calling these videos day X, day Y doesn't make a lot of sense since I'm not publishing on a very regular basis, but that's how I started. So I was in Randijaur a few days ago, past Jokkmokk. I went along the rivers or lakes, whatever you want to call them. I passed the dam south of the big lake, and now I'm in the national park of the Sarek. It took me quite a while to come from Luleå to the Sarek, but now the fun part is about to start. So a few places where I slept. Here on the river north of Björkholmen. The night after, a little bit further on the road. I'm still living my passion for the rocks under the ice. And the next night was just before the hydroelectric dam of Sarek. Initially I was on my way to Kvikkjokk, but it was a quicker way to enter the Sarek.
This is Sarek Kraftwerk, the last dam of the river.
When I was having my lunch, I chatted with a very cool guy from Jokkmokk. He gave me his binoculars so I can watch the animals in the distance and I can enjoy the landscapes. I took his address so I can send them back to him when I'm done with my trip. I don't know where officially the national park of the Sarek begins, but from that point I have seen only snowmobiles and no car. So now I can sleep about anywhere I want. This night I put my tent 1 meter off the road. It had been snowing that night, and I would like to be able to say that I can go wherever I want, but frankly it's much easier when there are tracks of snowmobiles to follow.
It's not the safest method to make a footage.
Recently I've seen a lot of rivers on my road. I can rely on them for my water, so it's perfect. It saves me a lot of time and fuel. But you don't always know what's under the snow. Sometimes there's a thick layer of ice and sometimes it's flowing water. So it's better to shovel a little bit to see what's under the surface.
It's really quicker than boiling snow, and the water is richer in minerals, I guess.
A sunny day in the Sarek. I was trying to film the mountains, but the trees were not very helpful. But sometimes the problem can also be the solution, I've said many wise people in the past. So I climbed up that tree and I got a nice viewpoint. I think you can expect more videos from that kind of spot in the future.
I was supposed to continue in this direction, but now I see that the red crosses that mark the snowmobile trail are turning on the right. So now I should follow this way. Let's discover together where I'm going. Ta-dam. I'm going to Sarek.